I'm a rapping ass, no hook, having spitter from East Cleveland. They hate a player, but I keep winning each season. See, I'm allergic to haters. I stay blessed cause I keep sneezing at my apex on beats beastin'. I don't believe in beats breathing. Cause I came to catch bodies and pack corpses in deep freezers. My A game can change haters to believers. When I look at today's league, I see divas. Backed against the wall and brawled with the best, and my reputation is solid. Y'all's is in question. I need all awards, MVPs to ESPYs. This ball hog scores, no pump fakes, no hezzies. Yeah, you tough as leather. There ain't nothing to leather face. If it goes down, I'm straight cause I can levitate. I'm focused on the finish line, but it ain't a race. I really move on God's time, so I'm never late. I'm Frostbite, the coldest spitter you ever seen. Champion in every game, I can wear every ring. You stopping my reign ain't in the forecast. I'm old school with a new school hall pass. They say it's time to ride, you better haul ass. I get it popping quicker than airbags in a car crash. This how it looks when you rap with a gift. Y'all are rapping paper after it's written, meaning you all trash.
Yeah. I know what time it is, man. It's your boy Big Rap. PDX Radio, man. We got a special guest in the building with us today. Man, fam, introduce yourself. Let them know who you is, where you from, fam.
What's going on? This is Klazik. I'm coming to you live from Des Moines, Iowa. Originally from Cleveland, Ohio.
Yeah.
And, how's it
You
going?
you a Navy veteran, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I love that, man. So let's talk about how you got into music. Where the early years? How did music start for you, fam?
Well, I got into it. Well, currently I'm representing waving the flag for adult contemporary hip hop. In that growing market of people who grew up in the culture and are finally starting to shake that too old to rap stigma. So I said all that to say,
Yeah.
I'm 44 years old. I just turned 44. So with the my inspirations came pretty early on, and what made me get serious about rap was mid 90s. So I'm class of 99, so my first year of high school.
Yeah.
A main influence to primarily get me to start rapping was Biggie. um, so heavy lyricism, and that's what impressed me for a long time. That's the type of music I made, because when we all get into it, we make the stuff that inspired us to make music. That's what
Yeah.
everybody who starts rapping, that's what they do. So
Yeah.
that's what I was on.
You come with I was gonna say you come with some accolades, right? Where'd you go? Oh, there you go. You come with some accolades, right? You're lyricist of the year for the Iowa Music Awards. You've been working with T1 Entertainment. You got a song with DJ Luke Nasty. Man, you got some stuff going on with you right now.
A little bit.
I love that.
I'm trying, man. I'm doing my best, man. I'm doing my best. This the record Get to You with DJ Luke Nasty and Tone the Ball. So who we just
Yeah.
talking about. It came together because just putting on and doing what I do, I was winning competitions and showcases, and I won that feature from Luke. And I tried something different, because again, I was a bars first kind of guy, and I was real heavy.
Yeah.
And part of it was me being stubborn because, again, that's what I grew up on and that's what inspired me. And the more people told me nobody wants to hear that, the more I dug in. And I'm like, y'all gonna get these bars.
No,
I'm
that's
gonna tear
right.
your head off. But then the people started coming around and started rocking with that, and that made me be a little more open to, giving them something a little more entertaining. So Get to You with Luke. That's the
Yeah.
first time I tried something like that, and it ended up just going crazy.
So you originally from Cleveland. How did we end up in Iowa? How did that happen?
Because I met someone while I was in the Navy that's
Hell
from
yeah.
Iowa. So we got our family and we raising them, and it's summertime right now. I got my youngest daughter doing a post over there, a puzzle over here. Got my son in the back doing whatever he wants to do over here, and the
Yeah.
mama's right here laid up listening to me do an interview.
So you've been called the pioneer of adult contemporary
Yeah.
hip hop. How do you define that genre, and what inspired you to embrace it?
Well, the genre is Okay, so hip hop culture and rap music became a global phenomenon in the 90s. So,
Yeah,
but the superstars up until that point, they phased them out and they didn't let them get old.
yeah,
So now the rappers of the 90s are the first generation of rap stars that were allowed to age in the genre. Rap was a young man's thing. Rap was something that you would consistently hear. You're too old to be doing it once you hit 30.
oh yeah,
But now with
yeah,
hip hop culture being celebrated for reaching 50, rapping as a career, as a viable money making platform or career path is only about 35. Hip hop culture is 50,
yeah,
but being a rapper as a career is only about 35. So now we're
yeah,
getting to the point where people are finally starting to accept people 40, 30, 40 and up can still rap. They just don't have to rap about the stupid stuff. They don't have to rap about like they're still kids or in their early 20s.
I know that's right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what adult contemporary
Yeah,
hip hop is. It's I'm of this culture and I grew up. That's it. It's grown folks music in the hip hop format.
I love it. I love hearing that. Now, how has your time in the Navy shaped your mindset, discipline, and approach to creating music?
Man, when I talk about it, I don't talk about it that often because it's a unique experience. So myself and my wife were both veterans. She was in the Navy as well. We met on the ship. And
Okay.
so I did a little over 9 years. And when I talk about it, I say it was the single best decision of my life. I'm born and raised in Cleveland, Ohio. Again, I'm born in 81. So when I was a kid, crack was a new drug. Crack tore my family to shreds. And and because of that, I've been sober my whole life. But the Navy gave me an outlet and a way to stand on my own, and gave me opportunities that I wouldn't have had because I didn't go to college until I didn't get a degree until a few years ago. I didn't, I would still be in Cleveland with no direction if I hadn't joined the military.
Yeah, I completely understand that. Now let's get back to your song "Get to You." Now tell me about that experience. What was that like? You know what I'm saying? When you won the collaboration, like what was that whole process like?
Oh man, it was pretty sweet, man, because Tone played a part in that as well. Because I didn't know about it was a conference up it's about 5 hours away from here in Wisconsin Dells.
Yeah,
It was the Wisconsin Dells Music Summit, and Tone told me about it and he entered me into it. And I went up
yeah.
there and participated and ended up winning first place. It was Troy Taylor was one of the judges, which he worked closely with Trey Songz on his first project, songwriter and mentor. And Troy Taylor, DJ Luke Nasty, DJ K Young, and Andre Williams. So I swung with Sharp. So and I won
Oh yeah.
unanimously first place. The person that came in second or co-grand prize winner was an artist named Dia Malay, who was a contestant on The Voice. So I beat out a singer.
Okay. Oh hell yeah. Now, since moving from Cleveland to Des Moines, how did that relocation impact your music and opportunities?
Um, well, ended up in Iowa wasn't a direct shot. So with the almost 10 years in the Navy, most of that was spent down in Virginia and me getting tapped in the independent music scene there. So that's where that's where I really developed my sauce and my identity as an artist. So without my time in Virginia, I wouldn't be the artist I am right now. And then I perfected it and really started making moves and getting the accolades, up here.
Now, who would you say your style is mostly I wouldn't say mostly, who would you say your style is built around? Like who are some of your favorite artists that really inspired you to do this music?
Um, well, again, Biggie was the primary influence, the immediate influence. But then, as I study and I look over the culture and the craft, I credit Big Daddy Kane as the father of my style. And
Come on.
so, Big Daddy Kane, in my appearance and my lyricism and my presence and the type of respect I command as an artist.
Yeah.
My natural tone and delivery is Rakim. I'm a laid back
Okay.
guy, and Biggie with the cadence and how he could chop it up and things like that.
Yeah. Now, your lyrics often touch on growth, struggle, and resilience. How do you decide what parts of your story to share in your music?
I just let I have a unique creation process. I haven't used pen and pad to create a verse or a song in over 20 years. So
Oh,
it's
come on.
really I use voice recorders, and once I find a beat I like, I just let it all come to me. So it's really,
Okay.
sometimes I say, I want to talk about this, but it's difficult for me. I can't consciously say I want to talk about something I've been through because it might be corny. So I got to let it come to me.
Yeah.
I got to let inspiration bring it out so it can be in a way, because that's part of the problem when you draw from the trauma and stuff you've been through. I don't like the idea of taking my pain and turning it into entertainment. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So I got to figure
I
out a
know
way
exactly what you
to
mean.
inspire with it and tell some lessons with it. I might not get too specific. I haven't figured out a way to talk about seeing my family smoke crack in a cool way. So it's a
Yeah.
couple lines where I might mention it, but I haven't made songs about it, and I might never.
Yeah. Now, what does winning Lyricist of the Year at the Iowa Music Awards mean to you, and how has it influenced your path forward?
Oh man, you until you get recognized. It's easy to sit in the space of I don't need the recognition when it's not something that you,
Yeah.
like they say, you can't miss what you never had. So, but getting recognized and getting celebrated, you definitely need it, and it helps you. I mean, I got it sitting right behind me, you know, sitting
Yeah.
right there.
Okay. Hey, that look
Yeah,
clean.
man.
I like that.
And and my family, being a person coming up, how I came up, and being a person that was just not. I was never the one, nobody's favorite, as they might say. I was never the one to get picked for
Yeah.
anything. So that shapes you in a way where you don't even celebrate yourself when you ought to. So if you look behind me, I got all this stuff. Like these were the first two awards I won right here, and it's
Uh
just
huh.
did my family got them framed for me.
Yeah.
So I didn't even do that on my own. But now I'm gonna make it a point. Like this, I was in the newspaper up here, so we
Come
got
on.
that framed, and I won a adult contemporary hip hop. This is a plaque from Spotify. This is first place in a film festival for my video for Never Lose. You know what I'm saying? And
Yo.
so because at some point humility is between you and God. It's not between you and
Amen.
nobody else. So I don't need to be humble for nobody else. And
I know
I
that's
let
right.
people kick me down and make me think I was crazy and not as talented as I really am. But they don't know my story. So it's my job to be humble with God. That's me and God's conversation. As far as anybody else
Yeah.
telling me to be humble, I can tell them to mind their business.
I know that's right. Now, what kind of challenges have you faced trying to carve your own lane as an older artist in the youth dominated industry?
Um, the biggest challenge is just no one being open to the idea. Everybody
Yeah.
having this mindset of once you cross a certain age, just go somewhere and die. You know what I'm saying? But even now,
Yeah.
I'm happy that the conversations are being had. But even now, it's like, man, y'all, it's still kind of like no, y'all need to go sit down. So that's the biggest thing. But we just need more people
Yeah.
to stand for it. But I'm also seeing more people, like some peers, somebody just today, somebody that was an inspiration when I was living in Virginia. He was a trailblazer. He's a principal now, and he hasn't rapped for a
Yeah.
few years. But just today, he put out something, and it's fire. And you know what I'm saying?
Come
And
on.
we just need more of that, man, because these kids they can't rap. It's not just they don't rap, they can't rap.
A lot of them punch in. They do this punch in thing where they and I've been watching a lot of documentaries on this and learning how to new age people, even some of the newer artists that I record
Yeah.
they don't write things down. They don't use pen and pad. They don't even use the notebook in their
Right.
phone. They'll until they get some words in their
Right.
head, and they'll be like, all right, go ahead, run it back, and then they'll punch in one
Yeah.
bar, and then they'll go back and they'll listen to it, and until they get something, and they do it
Yeah.
again. You know what I
And
mean?
I and
Doing that for a whole song is time
obviously that
consuming.
works, but when I say
True.
I
But
haven't
it's
written anything down for 20 years, I built up to that point. I started out writing, of course, but it
yeah.
got to a point of mastery where like I could create without the pen and paper.
See, we need more like that. We need more artists like
Yeah.
that start out writing it and can master it so well that they can just
Yeah.
create. You know what I'm saying, on the spot, where it's not taking a person 45 minutes to create a whole verse. You know what
Of
I'm saying,
nothing.
from scratch.
Of nothing.
It's like a freestyle with no subject
Yeah.
matter. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Uh, Now, if you could do a song with anybody, dead or
Hmm.
alive, anybody, dead or alive, who would you do a song with? And it doesn't have to be just one person. It could be more than
Okay.
one.
I need a few, man.
Yeah, take as many
I'm
as you need.
actually I want to figure out how to get a song with Kane. That's
Come
all.
on,
That's a bucket list thing. If Dead or Alive, Biggie would have to be one of them. Young Dro, uh, Andre 3000, Akeem Ali.
come on.
Uh,
Yeah,
who else? Fabulous. My personal favorite rapper is Fabulous. So, I'm such a fan. I
hell
don't
yeah.
want to meet him just in case he's a jerk. But you know what I'm saying? But he's one of. Yeah, and oh, let me not seem sexist because it's some ladies out there. I love a lady that can rap, like Gifted Gab. That she around your way.
Oh,
She
yeah, she
cold.
from Seattle.
You know.
Yeah, she from Seattle. She's
Yeah, as
dope.
a matter of fact, I found out about Akeem Ali because she posted him. She was like, Akeem Ali don't. This was before the whole Kimi Casanova and the Pimp Persona. He just had that Rolling album out. Because I follow
Yeah,
Gifted Gab. She's nice. Um, who else? Oh, who else, man? Rhapsody's dope, but I don't think our styles would align. She's a poetic rapper, and
she
I don't
is.
know how well our styles would do on a track together. But she's dope though. I know of some more ladies. Yeah, of course, I'm not really into the the, the popular lady rap. I'm talking
Yeah.
about the ones that bar it out.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You know.
Now let me ask you this. Um, if you could give, let me replay. Let me rephrase this. If 2025 Classic could give any advice to 1998
Oh,
Classic,
jeez.
what kind of advice would you give
Man,
yourself?
in '98, man, I was what? I've been like 17. God, uh, I didn't even become classic till about 2008. But that
Okay,
name,
okay,
but
okay. So we'll switch year. 2008, 2025 Classic. What kind of advice would you give
you're
2008
not
Classic?
crazy.
I
You
know
got
that's
you
right.
you you're exactly what you think you
I know that's right.
are. Yeah,
I
yeah.
know that's right. Now, if you could give any advice to any young artist that could be watching this video right now, what kind of advice would you give them? Now, I want you to look directly into your camera. I want you to talk directly to that little ass artist that's watching this right now, who's trying to soak up some game from this interview.
The most important thing I could say to you, if you are up and coming or aspiring or amateur, I give you two things. You have to be committed long enough. You have to be willing to publicly be bad at something before you'll ever be great at it.
Mm-hmm.
And number two is you will never hit a home run with a scared swing.
I know that's right. I know that's right. Now, you brought a song called Ovation. Brand new song, hasn't
Yes,
dropped
sir.
yet. Basically, world
Yes,
premiere,
sir.
right? So tell me about that song. How did that song come about?
This song was recorded on May 19th of 2025. All right.
Okay.
So Get to You was a turning point in my catalog where I started to try and aim at entertaining people and not just blowing their brains out with bars and metaphors and lines, right?
Yeah.
So given the response from that and seeing people sing along from start to finish, it put a new style of hunger in me. And I wanted to try and be a little more appealing and entertaining. So Ovation is a summer song that you can put on and put on repeat. There's not one bad word in it, not one curse word in it. You can play it in front of anybody. It feels good. You can dance to it. And it's a great follow up if you want to just have a good time while the sun's out and you got a good plate of food in your hand.
Yeah. So we're going to go ahead and get into this right now. You ready? You want to go ahead and introduce
Sir. Now, this is my newest song called Ovation by Klazik, produced by Track Pros. Let me know what you think about it.
Come on, y'all. Let's go.
This is a PDX Radio exclusive.
PDX Radio world premiere.
We out the house, we in the mix. We outside, and it's lit. Hey homeboy, cuff your chick. Cause on nights like this I can't miss. Perfection don't exist, but she picture perfect. Come take this pic. Her body won't quit. She fine full time. I'm tryna hit her in the middle like a bullseye. Stomach flat, waist snatch, booty fat, thighs match, body check, face card. Always yes. Let's play catch. I throw it deep, throw it back, look back at it. Yeah, do it just like that. Do it just like that. Do it like that. Ovation, standing ovation. Throw that thing in rotation. Throw that thing in rotation. I think I need to make a donation. Don't you think it's time you swang my way? You such a vibrant thing. She feeling the vibe, she wanna ride this wave, and I'm feeling the same. You can't give me nothing I can't handle. I get up in them cakes like candles. Girl, you smell like candy, and I can grab anywhere and get a handful. Yeah, she the bomb. Tick, tick, how you get this and this fit? She's a vixen, walk is vicious. Yup, it's all there, you can't miss it. She the truth, that's a fact. Shorty stack, she a snack. She ain't her, that's a cap. They want smoke, that's a pack. That, do it just like that. Do it like that. Ovation, standing ovation. Throw that thing in rotation. Throw that thing in rotation. I think I need to make a donation.
Hey yo, what the fuck?
Make a donation. I think I need to make a
You are listening to my favorite DJ, DJ Rappy on the beat.
Yo, that was crazy.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yo, that's a bop,
Yeah.
my nigga. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna hold you. That's a bop.
Thank you, man.
Straight up bop. Straight
And
up
it's-
bop, man. Tell the people.
It's a good song. You
Oh, go
can't.
ahead.
It's not trapped out, but you can. If you want to dance to it, if you want to twerk to
Oh, yeah,
it, then
that's
it's a good one.
That's a vibe. I'm definitely taking this.
Yes,
to the club.
sir. Yes, sir. Let me know how. They respond.
You know, we are definitely taking this to the club. You know what I'm saying? This is something that's got to be shared. It's got to be shared with the masses, man. I'm definitely putting this on the radio, and I'm gonna play it tonight when we do my show. I know my crowd gonna love this.
Thank you.
My crowd love good music,
Yes, sir. Yes,
and this
sir.
is definitely.
Thank you,
good
brother.
music.
Thank you.
Man. Hey, tell the people where they can find you
You
at,
can
man.
find me everywhere on the social media platforms. You type in KLA Zified. That's classified. And you'll see this face. You see my beard. I probably have some frames on. You know what I'm saying? Because my name Classic is two words together. Classified sick. So you type in
Okay.
classified, you're gonna see.
Man, hey, Classic, I appreciate you for pulling up on me, man, and doing this interview,
I
fam.
appreciate the
And
opportunity.
yeah, man, we definitely gonna do some more work in the future, man. We're gonna set up another interview, a follow-up
Yeah.
interview.
And I gotta come out there,
To
man.
catch
I
up.
gotta come out there.
Come on. Come on, I gotta get you in the
Yeah,
guillotine,
yeah, yeah.
fam. I'm about to post Tone's video
Okay.
today. So I gotta get you in the guillotine, man. In studio performance, all
Yeah.
that shit, bro. Like straight up.
Yeah.
Straight up, man. Hey, man, Classic. I appreciate you for rocking with me, fam. Dead
Thank you,
ass.
brother.
Hey, man, my name is Big Rap. That's my. Oh, I'm pointing the wrong way. That's my guy, Classic. Hit me up, this motherfucker. You bitch. Let's
All
go.
right.
Let's get it.